Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for grade 1 math. So you can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab, scroll down to grade 1 and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter place values, and lessons we're going to cover today are write numbers at tens and ones, convert between tens and ones, place value models up to 100, write numbers at 10 as tens and ones up to 20, place value models up to 20. So let's just start with the first lesson. Okay, here I'm on grade 1 math. So we're going to start with chapter place values. Here is a chapter. Let's just start with the chapter. The lesson we're going to start with is write numbers as tens and ones. So let's just start with the first example. Type the missing number 6 tens. So you are given 6 tens. Okay, so let's just start with the model, place value model. So the rightmost one is always the ones digit, and the next one is the tens digit. Always start with the rightmost digit. So you're given 6 tens. That means you have 6 tens. Then you have, if you're not given with the ones, that means the ones digit is definitely 0. If you're just given with the tens but you're not given with the ones, that means that ones is definitely 0. So 6 tens means that would be 60. That means 6 is at the tens place and you're not given with the ones, so it would be 0. So they make 60, right? So the correct option is 60. 7 tens plus 3 ones. Okay, the next one is 7 tens plus 3 ones. Basically, the word ones and tens tells you the position of these numbers. That means that means 3 is at the ones position. You can write 3 here, and 7 is at the tens position. So together they make the digit 73, right? The word tens and ones tell you the position of the numbers, right? Okay, the next one is 7 tens and 1 1. 7 tens and 1 ones. Like if you are given just two digits 7 and 1, you can write 17 and 71, right? Just two digits you can make. But how do you understand? Just because of these numbers. That means you can write 1 at the ones position and tens at the tens position. So the only digit you can make from 7 tens and 1 ones is 71, because you are specified with the place values where you have to write 1 and where you have to write the 10, right? So it would be 71. Let's just start with the practice questions. Okay, two tens plus seven ones. So which is the correct option? Two tens plus seven ones. Seven ones means you have to write this at the rightmost position. Then you have the 10. So the only digit two tens and seven ones make is 27. right? The correct option is 27. If you guys know the answer, you can just write down the answer in the chat box. Okay, the next one is type the missing number, four tens and nine ones, which is the correct option. If you already know the answers, you can please write down the answers in the chat box. Four tens and nine ones, that means nine is at the rightmost position. Then you have four, that means together they make 49, right? The correct option is 49. Okay, type the missing number, five tens and three ones. So, which is the correct option? That means 5 is at the tens position and 3 is at the ones position. So, which digit together they can make? 5 tens and 3 ones. That means 3 is at the ones position, the rightmost digit. Then you have 5. So, it makes 53, right? The correct option is 53. Okay, the next one is type the missing number, five tens and one ones. So, which is the correct option? Five tens and one ones. So, that means 1 is at the ones position, the rightmost digit, and then you have 5. So, it would be 51. The correct option is 51. The next one is six tens. So, which is the correct option? So, you are just given six tens. You're not given with the ones digit, right? That means the digit that is at the ones position is 0. So it is 60. The correct option is 60. Just write a 0 below the ones digit and then you have to add the 6 at the 10. So it makes 60. The correct option is 60. Type the missing number, which is the correct option. Five tens plus seven ones. So which is the correct option? Correct option is 57. 7 is at the rightmost position. Then add a 5, so it would be 57. Nine tens. So which is the correct option? You are not given with the digit that is at the ones position. That means the digit that is at the ones position is 0. So together it makes 90. The correct option is 90. Okay, the next one is seven tens and three ones. So which is the correct option? 3 is at the ones position and 7 is at the tens, so together they make 73. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let's just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is convert between tens and ones. Let's just start with the next lesson. Okay, 110. You're just given 110. You have to write it in the ones. How many ones in 110? 110 means when you write the 1 digit 10, you are given with just digit at the tens position, right? So that means the digit at is 0 is the digit at the ones position is 0. 110 equals 10. That means in 110 you have 110 equals 10. That means in 110 you have 10 ones, right? In 110 you have tens. The next one is 8 tens. So how do you write 8 tens? That means the digit that is at the tens position is 8, and at the right you have to add a 0, right? Most digit is 0 because you're not given with the digit that is at the ones position. That means in 8 tens you can write 8 tens and as 80. That means 80 equals 80 ones, right? So 80 equals 80 ones. When you write the counting from 1 to 80, you write 80 numbers. So they all are the ones position. So you have 80 ones. Okay, the next one is 80 ones equal how many tens? Yes, that would be 80 tens. Let's just start with the practice questions. 3 tens equal how many ones? Which is the correct option? 3 tens. 3 is at the tens position, so that equals 30, right? You have to add 3 at the tens position. That means the digit that is at the ones position is 0. So 30 tens equals 30 ones. Number of tens and number of ones are always equal. So you have 90 ones here. You can see the digit that is at the tens position is 9. So in 90 ones you have 9 tens. Got it? 90 ones equal 9 tens. 6 tens equal how many ones? 6 tens, that means the digit that is at the tens position is 6, and the rightmost digit is 0 because you are not given with a digit that is at the ones position, so it would be 66 tens equals 60 ones. The correct option is 60. 7 tens means you have 7 at the tens position. You are not given with a ones position, so at the ones position it would be 0. So 7 tens equal 70 ones. The correct option is 70. 20 ones equal how many tens? So 21 means you have the digit that is at the tens position is 2. So that means 21's equal 2 tens. The correct option is 2 tens. 8 tens equal the digit that is at the tens position is 8. That means you have 80 ones in 8 tens, right? You have 80 ones. 4 tens equal you have 4 at the tens position, right? That means the digit that is at the ones position is 0. So 4 tens equal 40 ones. The correct option is 40. Okay, 90 ones equal you have 9, you have digit 9 at the tens position, right? That means 90 ones equal 9 tens. The correct option is 9 tens. Okay, you can complete the rest of the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. Place value models up to 100. Let's just start with the next one. Okay, what number is shown? Okay, the vertical one represents the 10. You can see here. Count the tens. This vertical line represents 10. If you count the squares from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The complete line means 10. So it represents 10. You can count now 1, 2, 3. The other one represents 3. That means the ones digit, that 1, 2, 3, they represents the ones. That means the digit that is at the ones position is 3 and the digit that is at the tens position is 1. So when you write 1, 10, and 3 ones, so together they make 13 because you have 3 at the ones position and 1 at the 10. So together they make 13, right? Okay. Okay, here is the next one. Now you can see you have two vertical lines, right? So the one line represents 10 and the other line also represents 10. So that means you have 10 and 10. You have two tens, right? Because you have two lines that represents 10, so you have two tens. So you have two tens and two ones, right? Yes, very good. That means together they make 22. The correct option is 22. Okay, the next one is what number is shown. So which is the correct option? You can see you have 1 and 2. You have two tens and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you have six ones. How do you write two ones and six ones? Two tens and six ones make very good 26. Let's just start 26, not 28. Let's just start with the practice questions. Okay, which number is shown? What number is shown? So which is the correct option? You can see you have two lines that represents 10, and the single squares are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Single one always represents the ones, right? So and the 10, they are the one that represents the 10. So you have six ones and two tens, so it makes 26. Very good. Okay, what number is shown? So which is the correct option? So you have just one line that represents tens, right? Just count the squares, separate squares, the one squares. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. So seven ones and one tens. So it makes 17. The correct option is 17. Okay, what number is shown? Okay, you can see you have three lines that represents 10. 1, 2, 3. You have three lines that represents tens. You are not given with the any of the square that represents 1. That means the digit that is at the ones position must be 0, because you are given with tens only. So it is 30. Together they make 30, right? Okay, what number is shown? So which is the correct option? Okay, I am back. I think you can hear me and see me now. Okay, so what number is shown? That would be 13. Okay, what number is shown? Which is the correct option? You can see this one represents the 10, and the squares that represents the 1 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they are now 15. The correct option is 15. That means you have 5 ones and 1 10. So it represents 15. Okay, what number is shown? Which is the correct option? You can see here you have 1, 2, 2 tens and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have 7 ones. You have 2 tens and 7 ones. So together they make 27. The correct option is 27. Okay, what number is shown? This one represents 10. That means you have only one 10. Now you can count the ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That means you have 9 at the ones position, and the digit that is at the tens position is 1. So that means it is 19. The correct option is 19. Okay, what number is shown? Which is the correct option? You have, you can see here you have just one tens, and the ones are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That means you have 8 ones and 1 tens. So 8 ones and 1 tens means that would be 18, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let's just move on to the next lesson. Okay, the next lesson is write numbers as tens and ones up to 20. Let's just start with the next lesson. So type the missing number. You have 1, 10, and 4 ones, right? So the rightmost digit is the digit that is at the ones position, that would be 4. And then you have 1 at the tens position, so together they make 14, right? Okay, the next one is 1, 10, and 3 ones. So that means 3 is at the rightmost position. Then you have 1, so it makes 13. So the correct option is 13. The next one is type the missing number. 110, you are just given the digit that is at the tens position. That means the digit that is at the ones position must be 0. So it is 10. Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, the first one is 110. So you are just given with tens. That means the digit that is at the ones position must be 0. So the right was most is 0. Then you have 1 at the tens position. So it would be 10. You have 0 at the ones position, and then you have 1 at the tens. So it would be 10. Type the missing number. You have 1, 10, and 9 ones. So which is the correct option? 9 is at the rightmost position. Then you have 1. So together they makes 19. So the correct option is 19. Type the missing number. So which is the correct option? 1, 10, and 8 ones. So which is the correct option? That means you have 8 at the rightmost position and then you have 1. So it would be 18. Correct option is 18. Okay, the next one is 1, 10, and 4 ones. So which is the correct option? So 4 is at the ones position and then you have 1 at the tens position. So it would be 14. The correct option is 14. So type the missing number, which is the correct option? 7 is at the ones position and you have 1 at the tens position. So it makes 17. The correct option is 17. Okay, let's just start with the next lesson. The next one is place value models up to 20. What number is shown? So you can see you are just given with the single squares. The single squares always represents the ones. Let's just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means they are 5 in number, so it is just 5. The number they represent is 5, right? Okay, then you have this one. Even this one is you have to count by 10. You have just one 10, so that means it represents 10. You have 0 at the ones position, so it would be 10. Let's just start with the practice questions. What number is shown? Which is the correct option? You have just count by 10, so you have 1, 10, and 2 ones. So it represents 12. The correct option is 12. What number is shown? Which is the correct option? you're just given ones. So you have one, two, three, four, five ones. The correct option is five. What number is shown? So which is the correct option? Just count by tens. So you are given just one ten. And when you count, you are given nine ones. So one ten and nine ones make 19. The correct option is 19. What number is shown? Just count by one. So you have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. That means the correct option is eight. Very good. Okay, what number is shown? Which is the correct option? The correct option is six. What number is shown? Yes, the correct option is four. Be careful when counting. Okay, what number is shown? Which is the correct option? Yes, the correct option is three. Where is 85? What number is shown? When you count by 10, so you are given with 110, and 110 represents 10. The correct option is 10. Okay, what number is shown? When you count by tens, you are given two tens. So it would be, that would be two tens. You are not given with one, so that would be just 20. Okay, what number is shown? 110 and three ones. So they make 13. The correct option is 13. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we're working on grade 1 math. The chapter we're working on is place values, and the lessons we have covered today are the lessons we have covered are write numbers at tens and ones, convert between tens and ones, place value models up to 100, Right numbers at tens and ones up to 20, place value models up to 20. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the test questions for the lessons we did today. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. So that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.